Now it's time to present our objects that are in our assembly. And to do that, we are going to make a new type of file. So we go to File, hover over New, and go to Presentation. Because these files are used to present it to the viewer and give a better picture of what they're going to be making and how to make it. So I'm going to pause and load my file. Boom! I've got my file loaded. I'm going to press Open. And here I've got the box. Now I can see the top of the box, but I noticed that my view cube is saying that we're doing it wrong. So I'm going to just show you how to reset your view so it's the way you want it. First thing you're going to do is play around with your view cube to get to the proper isometric view. This looks appropriate to me, so what I'm going to do is right click the view cube. I'm going to say set current view as home. I always fit it to view. Then what you're going to do, you're going to go to the front. You're going to right click again and you're going to set the current view as the front. Now my view cube has been realigned. Now this almost looks like video editing software because there's a storyboard and there's timestamps and it plays like a video. So to do this, what you're going to do is press tweak components. And now you have the option to select components and move them out of the way. Now you'll see that it gives you the dimension here. So this is saying your Z direction, the distance is a negative 3.8 inches. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to standardize this. So I'm going to say negative 3.5. And now I'm going to change my duration to 1 second. I don't want it to take forever. I'm going to say OK. Now what I'm going to do is the same thing with my other views. So now I'm going to move this, and I say negative 3.5. Good. Oh, now, just one more time. You select the object, you're going to move it which direction you want, and then set your dimension, and change the duration to 1 second. I'll do the same here. Tweak components, move it, negative 3.5, and same deal here. Oh, there you go, select it, negative 3.5. Excellent. Now, I've done all these components, and now I want to do these sliding trays. So, to do this, you don't have to do them one at a time. You press tweak components, and you can hold shift and select both of them. They should both be highlighted blue. Now I can move my component up. I'll make this one 4. And to see how this looks, I press play, and ooh, ah, ee, ah, oh. And so this is how your exploded view would end up looking like. Now, depending what you want to do with this exploded view, you can also create new storyboards. And you can either start fresh from the loaded file, or you can start from the end of this one. I'm going to start a clean one. And now what I'm going to do is show how it works. So I'm going to have these two go up. Let's do the 4 inches again. And then I'm going to have them go back down. And oh, there we go, 4. So now if I play this one, it's going to show how the drawers slide. And so now I have my storyboards. Last thing you could do with a storyboard. So we are going to be saving them and opening them in the drawing file format. But if you wanted to, you could totally export a video of your exploded view, and it'll show the parts moving, and that way you could put it alongside your presentation to show what your project would be doing. However, for here we just go File, Save As, okay, Box, Explode, seems reasonable. I'm going to just save it to my desktop so you can see. Yes to all. Okay. And now I'm going to make a new assembly. Drawing, new drawing. I'm going to, okay, here we go. It has actually already loaded up my exploded view. And what I want to do is orient it so it makes sense. And I want to use a scale that is useful. So let's try 1:1. Looks pretty good. Then the paper I'm using is fairly large, and that's why it can all fit on the page. But here it already has the lines that show you where pieces are supposed to register with each other. So that's it. Make an exploded view of this box, and it gets submitted to Google Classroom. Happy designing!